Hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I greet you all. Uh, as you know, today I have a very massive young man. I love him so much. Tonight I have someone from Whiteville. He did his high school in Etoto Secondary High School. He's one of the best performers last year. Level 7 in all his subjects. So tonight I've decided to invite him to come and share how he did it. So as you know, the title of our tonight, there we go. So tonight I have Sifiso Christopher Ntikane. He's one of the best performers in Ekurhuleni. As I said earlier, I've got 7 distinctions in all subjects. So as you know, the topic of tonight, it says yes you can. So I just want to say to every young man out there, every young girl in grade 12, grade 11, grade 10, 9 or 8 or any other grade, that it is possible. If you can dedicate yourself, you can work hard, it's possible. You can do much more than what you did. Sifiso, my brother, I do welcome you, man. I love you a lot, you know that.
Yeah, man, thank you very much for having me, Mr. Simon. But before I begin, man, I'd like to say that not everything that counts can be counted, and not everything that can be counted counts. So with those humble big words, I'd like to send my humble greetings to you, Mr. Simon, and to all the wonderful viewers out there.
Thanks, massive. To someone who doesn't know who is Sifiso? I tried my level best, but you're the one who can tell more about Sifiso.
Okay, man, Sifiso Christopher Ntikane is simply me, being born and bred in Wattville and turned out to be one of the most assiduous learners of a beautiful school named Etoto Secondary School, man. I think that is me, man.
Yeah, that's massive, man. I remember as in 2018, one day you were drinking water there and I was working with Mem Marcelo. By then, I had no idea who Sifiso is. So Mem Marcelo, you know this young man? And I was like, no, ma'am, I don't know her. I said, this young man is very great academical. And from that time, started to know more about this. And by God's grace, we became close and we're still close. So tonight, man, there are a lot of young men there, a lot of young girls. They do want to do what we do, man. So I just want to ask you a very, very, very important questions. So my first question is, have you ever thought while you were young, or have you ever desired that you want to do greater the way you did it last year?
Man, saying that I just wanted to do just greater or just well in my academics, I think is a conspicuous understatement for me because I didn't want to do just great. I wanted to do very tremendous. I wanted to do very great, man. And I think I deciphered from my late primary school years that I have an aptitude, I have an aptitude in numbers. I have an aptitude in learning about new things. And those things I think are the biggest catalyst in my life right now.
Yeah, massive, massive. So tell me, Sifiso, what motivated your hard work? What motivated your achievement? This man is a great thing. If I remember very well, actually, as you know, Mr. Magakul and the whole team, they believed in my group. They believed that Anate Mania, I'm glad she's here, she'll do great. Progress will do great. They believe that Matume will do greater. But man, my group failed. We disappointed them. Then came your group. Your group, it was you and who? So there were only 2 people, but out of the few, this massive young man. You got 7 distinctions, man. What motivated you work, Mchana?
I think, man, just like any other person out there, I am motivated by a variety of factors. Living in an environment whereby you see each and every single year, I'm a previous matriculant being honored by the minister and the Department of Basic Education at large. I think it also touched me. It touched me in special ways, man. Because I also wanted to be entitled to the same thing as them. I think that what motivated me and my family, my friends, my teachers, and some leadership organizations such as Columba. That one you can agree with me. I know they also have a hand in maintaining my discipline, and thus my achievements.
Yeah. Just tell me, man. Someone out there needs your words. What is the secret, man? How were you studying? Despite of the pandemic, you did not get enough training like many other grade 12s that came before the pandemic. So, despite of the pandemic were not odds for you. Decided to
Yes.
break the odds, China. How were you studying?
Man, I sincerely think that every last year's matriculants can agree with me that 2020 was indeed 2020. I mean, we merely went through the ringer. There were several different issues that affected several different aspects of our lives, be it academically, be it psychologically, be it socially, be it emotionally. We were affected, man. But I think the thing that made me to be special is because I knew what I wanted, man. I knew what I wanted from the moment I received my grade 11 report as a key to grade 12. I knew what I wanted. And my second biggest thing is that I believe in God, man. You know what the Bible says? The Bible says that you need to believe in God with all your heart and never ever lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, you need to acknowledge Him and He will set your paths and everything straight. So I believed in God. I always prayed before I studied, man. And I didn't just pray for myself only. I prayed for my peers. I prayed for my family. I prayed for other grade 12s out there. I prayed for our country. In fact, I think I prayed for the world at large, man. And that's what made me to be special, to achieve what I achieved, man.
Those words that you quoted, actually, they remind me, these are Mr. Villaga's words. We just do not have your own understanding in all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. As a young man, you will never ever get lost. So I love that. That's very powerful. That's very powerful. I also feel motivated, inspired by. I feel inspired. This is great. This is great. This is powerful. Um,
That's great.
so when you saw that newspaper, or maybe you had someone telling you that Sifiso, this is how you did, or maybe you just got a call from a certain buzzer saying Sifiso we want you. How did you feel about that?
I thought you will never ask, man. I felt devoured, devoured by feelings of exaltation. I felt very delighted. But I think most of all, I felt very blessed, for I knew that my prayers were answered, man.
Uh, so you are Mchana, you are not just number one in Etswata, you are part of the top 10 in Ekurhuleni at large. So what you did, man, it's not something small, something big, something like it's big, it's big. If it wasn't because of COVID-19, I was supposed to see you on TV. So, Ish, Sana, I'm glad you did so much hard work. At least I know from Wattville, from the same school, there is someone out there who did so great, and you were invited to go to, what is that, Gonfrey Page Academic Excellence Awards. And when you were standing there, I just want to quote your words. You said, I am proud to be standing here with all that I have achieved, and I am very excited about what the future holds for me. So, what actually, what actually, what do you mean actually when you say you are proud of all that you have achieved, and you are also excited about what the future holds for you? What do you believe the future has for you?
Yes, man, what I actually meant with those words is very simple. I meant that have respect for myself, have respect for myself, have respect for myself, not only because I was standing there and I was being awarded as one of being the best learners in a Ekurhuleni North district, but because I can see that there is light, I can see that there is direction. I know where I'm going, you know.
Yeah.
That's the meaning of those words, man.
With great power comes great responsibilities. This is one of them. My life principle. There's nothing that
Yeah,
comes in life. If you want to be great in life, you just need to
yeah,
work hard and keep on pushing. That's what I personally believe in. No, I believe in God, and I believe that as much as I believe in God, I don't have
yes,
to relax and things will just come automatically. I believe that I need to work hard. I believe that I have to study very hard.
yes,
Man, as for me, I have no other way for me to take myself out of poverty. There is nothing else. The only
yes,
way that I have is education.
yes,
If maybe
yes,
there was
yes,
something else, I would have done it long ago. But because
yes,
I know that education, that's the only tool, that's the only a weapon that I can use to combat poverty. That is why I'm trying to, no matter how hard life becomes, I always tell myself that one day I will
yes,
be okay.
yes,
Education, that's the only way for me.
yes,
So this, I just want to quote Nelson Mandela's words. He said that education takes the slave's child to be a doctor. So in that, I want to say that no matter where a person comes from, we can be born in a shack, we can be born in two-room houses, we can be born anywhere, but as long as you can take education and be serious about it, one day you will be a minister of education, one day you will be the president of this country, one day you will be the minister of higher education and training, one day you will be Tito Mboweni. You can be whatever you want to if you can use education. So as for me, and I just want to say to all other young people out there that there is nothing. I've tried all my level best to discover how can a person takes it from education. So people can do many other bad things. You can go and kill people. You can go and steal. But that
yes,
it won't bring peace to you. But if you use education, you will be happy. You can live in that mansion. You can drive your dream car.
yes,
You can be married to your dream husband, your dream woman, if you use education. So education is the most powerful tool. That is my way. So,
yes.
Sifiso, what is your daily motivation when you wake up? You need to wake up to school. You need to just whenever you wake up. What is your daily motivation?
Okay. My daily motivation is very simple, Mr. Simon, but I would like to simply simplify it into more simplifications that are not as simpler. I'm joking, Mr. Simon. My daily motivation is very simple. You need to aspire to inspire before you expire.
Mm,
Just like I told you.
yeah.
You need to aspire to inspire before you expire because, man, that procrastination is a thief of time, and I
Mm.
don't want to be like one of those people who when they grow up they like blame themselves, they beat themselves, some even hate themselves because of the opportunities that they played with. I don't want to take any opportunity for granted. That is my
Uh,
daily motivation.
you just mentioned some powerful ways. Say procrastination is a thief of time.
Yes.
When I first heard those words, Mchan, I was I was I was humbled. If
Humble.
you keep on procrastinating, life will humble you. You see, no matter what kind of plans that you have, you just need to execute them as soon as possible. You know,
Yes.
there is no better chance than today.
Yes.
Tomorrow, uh, tomorrow, no one who knows what tomorrow holds to us. So if you want to do something, just do it as soon as possible. This past weekend, I was in East Bay. So
Yes.
I had some very good news from a reliable source.
Yes.
You know, this reliable source told me that on Saturday, when she
Yes.
was she's a teacher at Etoile. So she told me that when she was there, she saw, group of different learners coming from different schools, schools that I never thought that they will come and attend SIP in Etwa. But
Oh, wonderful.
because of you, Sifiso, because of you, those learners are there. There's a
Yeah.
school called Berry in Crystal Park, Benoni. It's a
Wow.
private school, that school. That school, they're paying 3,100, 3,200, 3,300.
Yes.
So it depends on which grade you are. So
Yes.
grade 12, they are paying the highest amount, grade 11 and so forth and so forth. So, those grade 12 from Ashbury, they were there because of you. So it's a
Yes.
private school, that school. There are so many other schools that were there. So the reason why they are there is because of the achievement that the 2020 grade 12 did. And
Yes. And what about it, man? Yeah. It's wonderful.
what you did, you see, we failed to bring FSC to Etwat. We failed to bring William Moore to Etwat. But you, Sifiso, and your team, you are making
Yeah.
all these powerful schools, private school. And anyway, Etwat School is a public school, guys. It's a public
Yes.
school in township. Those who don't know it. So this young man is from a township school where we pay 120 per annum. Just imagine
Yes.
120 per annum. No, this is unbelievable. 120
Yeah.
per annum and 2 packets of Thai packs, and that school managed to produce such a massive young man who got
Yeah.
7 distinctions. And there are schools where they're paying, for an example, like Ashbury, they're paying 2,000. 3,000
Yeah.
is a huge amount. Just imagine how many 120 are there in 3,000. That's a lot. There are schools where they are paying 1.5, they're paying 2,000, and now they are coming to attend to a school where they are paying 120. This is this is crazy.
Yeah. It's great, man.
When you hear about such things, Space, how do you feel? And I also, just before you answer, I also heard that since February, the whole month of February, Mchana, you have been in Benoni City Times for the whole month of February. You have been there on the headlines, like Sifiso Christopher and Ntikane is a top achiever in Ekurhuleni. You see, how do you feel when you hear all this good news? Last time there was a tweet, I saw it by Ekurhuleni. So you are in the tweets of Ekurhuleni. They posted you them, Chan. They just writing good things about you. How do you feel when you read all these things, when you hear all these things because of your great work?
Man, these things they make me feel somehow, man. I felt very flabbergasted, You're shocked, but you're amused at the same time. You don't know. I didn't know what was happening. I felt like, no, this thing is like it's too much for me. This thing is not for me, because I'm not the kind of a person who's used to be there at the spotlight. I felt amused and shocked at the same time.
Yeah. This is powerful, This is powerful. It's very, very powerful, to see
Yes.
a young person from township, uh, from a public school, being with learners who are coming from private schools. Because when I see those tweets there, most of learners are there. You were there in Jimistin with are coming from private schools. That's right.
Yes.
Coming
Yes.
from
Yeah.
you are there like from public school, a school that pays 120 per annum. You see, so very much powerful, very much powerful. So, what is your advice, Fiso, to a grade 12 learner out there who wants or believes or desire to do more than what you did, or who wants to do the way you did it, or any learner out there, maybe in grade 11, 10, or whether in primary school, who one day believes to be on TV because of academical excellence, who one day believes to be on newspapers, to be on Daily Sun, who believes one day to go on radio interviews because of academic achievement. What is your advice to such kind of person?
Well, the advice that I can give to other grade 12 learners and other high school and primary school learners is that, they should neither sit nor stand, but they should keep their minds thinking and their bodies working. They should strive for something. There is something that is called transcendence. They need to strive for transcendence, which is an act of going through and beyond the usual limits, of humankind. It's an act of going beyond ordinary limitations. They should strive for that thing. And again, I think they need to know that learning is a thing of cognition and the mind's beauty. Our brain, they work in very different ways. It takes some time for the brain to like process and digest the information that we feed it. So they need to compartmentalize their tasks and their duties, and in a way that is going to allow their brains, to have more time to process and understand the information. That is my advice that I can give to any learner out there. And nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Yes.
Yeah, I'm China. Me, I'm a man who loves reading. I love reading a lot. The reason why I don't want to be a fool.
Yeah, yes.
Reading, man, it makes you to know a lot about life. Whenever you are reading something, it blows your mind. It helps you to think outside the box. It helps you to see things in a different perspective. One of the very powerful ways that I live by, this man, he said, if you don't have something to die for, you have nothing to live for. So as a young person, you just need to say to yourself and every learner out there to say, this is what I'm willing to do, anything to have it in life. This is what I'm willing to just to go to class with my empty stomach, because I believe that one day I'll take my parents out of poverty. One day I'm going to do what I want to do in life. So have that kind of dream, that kind of passion, that kind of desire. A lot of people they said to me that I won't be in university. And as I'm talking to you right now, anyways, Sifiso right now is in UCT in Cape Town. And as I'm talking to you right now, I am at vet. I'm not saying this because I want to brag. I'm not saying this because of I'm egocentric or narcissistic or whatever you can call it. I'm saying this because I just want to try to make sense to someone out there to say, whatever you want to, if you believe in it, go for it. Whatever you want, if you work hard, you put your effort in it, you're gonna have it. A lot of people, they said to me, no, Simon, you're not going to make it to Tesha. Look at us, we also had great dreams like you, but look at us, we are not in varsity. No, even one of my sisters personally, she said to me that, Simon, one day you will understand, you will grow up. I was in grade 9 by then. She said, you will understand, you will grow up. I also had great dreams like you, but look at me right now. I did not make it to tertiary. I did not make it to college. So I just want to say to a young person out there, have something that you are willing to put your effort in it, that you are willing to invest all of yourself in it and pursue it. Every day have something, say, this is what I'm willing to die for. This is what I'm willing to die for. So before I let you go, Sifiso, I just want to open this platform to everyone out there who's watching us to say, if you have any question, sorry guys, I had network problems. If you have any question directed to Sifiso, you can use this platform, these few minutes, to ask any question. I just want to remind everyone that the theme, it says, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do well academically. You can be on paper too. you can get 2 distinction, you can get 3, 7, you can get those who are doing 10 subjects, you can get distinctions in all your 10 subjects. If you are doing 11, you can get distinction. This is possible. What you want to do is to invest your time in it. I just want to read a few comments. Raymond, he said, we should consider doing more. Okay. We should consider doing more live videos with him every day. Wise words, indeed. Some of us already inspired and motivated. I hope you know Raymond. And I saw a comment here by Anat here. She said, "Hey, I am glad I could join. You have got a powerful young host there. Big ups to you guys. I'm a bit disturbed and perplexed by what you just said, Simon. You said my group thing. Can you?" Anyway, I'm sorry to say that, but this is much powerful. I was glad when I saw Sifiso, when I heard about Sifiso. I saw him on Twitter. I saw him everywhere on social media platforms. So Sifiso, I see that there are no questions. Before you leave, Sifiso, I just want to ask you, what is your last words to everyone who's watching this video? Maybe they're going to watch it later on Facebook or on YouTube because I'm going to upload it. What is your last words, Mcha?
Okay, my last words are, they're very short. You must not worry about failure. You need to worry about the chances that you miss when you don't even try. Simple as that.
Oh, yo. That's powerful. That's powerful. That's powerful. Yo. Anyway, yeah. Thanks everyone for joining. Thank you, Sifiso. I feel humbled, like having such a powerful, wise young man like yourself. Someone, man, you are a powerful man. You are a great person. You are a great leader. Whenever you wake up early in the morning, go to school, you just need to feel yourself to say the leader is going to the class, the leader is going to the Mchana, you are a leader. Because of what you did, so many people are inspired. So many young people, they feel like, no, I can do it too. If Peter from a township public school did so much, there is nothing that can limit me. I can break the odds too. So thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. And I hope to have you in the future. I really appreciate for making this time to come and join me. I really appreciate, man. Good night. I love you. I love you, Mchan. And I wish you all the best in your studies. Yeah.
Wish you the best.
You all the best, Mchan. Don't lose focus. I know there are a lot of things that are happening in universities. I'm experiencing it personally. People will just come to you, so let's go and have fun. And you have an assignment to submit tomorrow. You have an assignment to submit in the next coming 2 days or 3 days. So, China, don't compromise your time. If you have time, you can go and see Table Mountain. You can go and see Robben Island. You can go and see all these great places. But if you have time to do your schoolwork, don't compromise that. Don't lose focus. No matter, there's so many beautiful women in Pesha. I just want to point out this. It's one of the challenges that we are facing as boys. Don't let these beautiful girls to hurt you, and after that you lose focus because you are hurt. Now you are no longer attending classes. You just want to be alone. You don't want to go out there, be seen because this girl, she played with your heart. Just stay focused, man. If just in whatever you're doing, stay focused and stay focused, Mchan. Stay focused. That is my prayer to you, to say there are a lot of things that are going. Don't be distracted. Know why you are in UCT, Mchan. Know why you are there. So thanks. Good night, Mchan.
Good night to you too, man.
I just want to thank everyone who managed to join me tonight. As you know that every Tuesdays, 8 o'clock, 8:30, I'm live on Instagram for educational purposes. But every Thursdays, 8 o'clock, 8:30, I'm live on YouTube and Facebook. I really hope to see you again on Thursday live on YouTube and Facebook. I'll be talking to Eugene Knox and Sesiqinisile Q. These are one of the powerful artists that are doing well in music industry. So don't miss this opportunity. There are a lot of things that you can learn out of them. I know one day you are willing to have your own recording studio. One day you are willing to have your own song. One day you are willing to have your own album. So just join me this Thursday. From me, myself, I'm Marcel Simon, the voice with sense. I'm Marcel Simon, the voice with sense. So I really love you a lot. It's a good night.